Yard. Now we're on the north end of the yard looking east. This would be the northmost entrance. Just swing this back to the south. You can see where the road comes in, and then you head south. There's a road that runs all the way along the west side of the tracks. Now here we are entering the yard. Still on the north end. See the telephone lines over there. Those run approximately 150 feet away from the track, all down the west side of the yard, pretty much along the entire length. You can see we're approaching where the first track breaks off. This would be what we'd use for a potential transload. It is a little bit of a ditch and slope right up towards the track. The track maybe is 2 to 3 feet above the lowest point where that ditch runs. Over here along the west side, on the north end, you've got quite a few used rail ties stacked up. I don't think this north end would be an area where you'd want to look at a laydown yard unless it's possible to get all the ties removed, obviously. See, it starts to open up a little bit. No more ties, grass that's been mowed down. Road widens a bit as well. You also start to see the ditch that was there earlier be less pronounced. Starting at about this point right here, which is roughly halfway down the track, this is where you'd have the potential for a laydown yard. Markers you see in front of you are natural gas pipeline markers. Should be easily avoidable for anything we would need to do. Coming up in front of us, there is one overhead line that runs through this area. It's kind of difficult to see. Zoom in a little. It is fairly high. It's probably a 100-foot pole, so with it just being the one line that crosses on an east-west line over the tracks, I don't think that would be anything that would jeopardize the ability to transload. We do have 150 feet of right-of-way all the way through Yaggy, so potentially you could do the transload, any laydown yard that was necessary, all right here in one spot. Again, plenty of wide open space on the west side there. Plenty of room between telephone lines. About 3/4 of the way down the track now. At this point, the telephone lines do begin to come a little bit closer to the track, and you also start to see that ditch come back. In this case, the road's actually a little bit higher than what the tracks are. Approaching the south end now. If you remember from the satellite photos where you saw the pipe that was stacked along the right-of-way, here's some right here next to us. That gives you an idea of where we're at. And then down towards the very south end, there's some more pipe that is stacked there. That'll give you a good gauge of what you're looking at as far as feet goes. Alright, that is Yaggy Yard.